What's going on, y'all? It's Hype found in another entry. There's no fat day 12 out of 30. And I just want to let y'all know a little bit about my past, man. Some could call it a dark past, a past full of lust, dark alleyways. It's just like, it's what it is, you know? Like, I had a history with sex toys. I was having sex with sex toys from age 21 to 27. 27, that's when I messed with hookers and I got inducted into the hookers game. You know what I mean? But before the hookers, I was banging sex toys, you know? Fleshlights, if y'all ever heard of it. Fleshlights. You know what I mean? Big booties, big booties, you know what I mean? Like, I used to mess with sex toys, you know? And that was quite a world. It was quite a world, you know what I mean? Because the fleshlight in particular, which is what I was most fond of, it had, like, you know, different sensations inside of it. Some of it was sculpted from a real woman's insides, vagina. It was like sculpted from that. And that's called the fleshlight girls, you know? So I had some of the fleshlight girls. And you don't know, hell have no fury like a woman scorned. You never want to be in a situation where it's like, oh no, I don't want her because I got a sex toy. Like, that made me like a big like sucker. Like, you know what I mean? These girls, and this was like in real life and in the forums of the internet, you know? And it was like, yeah, that's the worst thing you could do. You know what I mean? I learned that when I started messing around, you know, with hookers later on after I put the sex toy down, started messing with hookers, right? For 7 years. It was like, yo, that's the worst thing you could do is disregard her vagina and be like, yo, it's not worth it. I'm having more fun with a fleshlight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all about my past here, you know. Once I hit 30, I stopped using sex toys. Like, once I hit 27, actually, I stopped using sex toys. But I just wanted to let y'all know this for this reason. Because I thought about going back. I went to fleshlight.com and everything like that. I was looking, they got the new girls up there, you know what I'm saying? Some of the newest girls up there, they got the different deals and everything like that. And I was like, yeah, man. Like, I wanted to go back. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't going back, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to do 90 days on no fat. I'm trying to do 30 now. But then once the 30's over, I'm going to still keep counting. You know what I mean? But that's the worst thing you could do. Like, it's better if you use your hand. Like, to be honest, this is my honest opinion. It's better if you're gonna fat, PMO, whatever. You gotta like use your hand, man. Don't count on a sex toy to be like, oh, you know, because I can't get a real. It makes you lame. Like you know what I mean. Like, I can't get a real girl, so I use a sex toy, and you know what I mean. And there was girls competing over the sex toy. There was girls competing not over. There was girls competing with the sex toy. Like, oh my god. Like, so many girls knew I used it. Because I was all in the forums and chats and all that stuff. Saying, yeah, man, I got the new sensation of the butt. Oh, man, it's awesome. Like, I used to be, like, telling people of it. Like it was real sex. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is for anybody who's... Because the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there was a person that commented on one of my videos saying, yeah, man, it doesn't count as PMO if you have sex with a fleshlight, you know? It may not count as PMO, but that's not the way, you know, I'm not trying to go back, you know? So I had to look one last time at the website and be like, man, I remember those times, you know what I mean? I remember when I had the fleshlight and the lube and the case and all that and control the suction. I remember all that stuff, man. And it was wild. Like, those were wild times, but they weren't as wild as being with a real woman. Nothing was better than being with a real woman. So that's just my advice to you guys. Like, if you're thinking about buying a fleshlight or whatever, think twice, man. You know what I mean? Still want women. Like, you're still supposed to want women. Like, you know, if you're a heterosexual male, you're still supposed to want women, man. Anyway, that's all I have to say. This is No Fap Day 12 out of 30. I'll see y'all in the next one, guys.